What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Vince Rashad, aka The Truth Terrorist 2. Check out my other channel, Onyx Stallion. Have not uploaded nothing there yet. But if this channel goes kaput, which is highly likely, I lost the password to both the Gmail and the email and the Google account to this YouTube channel. So if something happens, I'll be uploading to my new channel. That's Onyx Stallion. And I can't even remember if that's one word or if I put it in two separate words. But I'll link to it at some point in the future. I'm gonna talk about this this messy divorce between Tariq Nasheed and his side chick, Sara, Nicole. Now I'm gonna take a different perspective on this than what a lot of guys have taken, because my third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th eye are open. And we all know that the black woman is God. And we know that the goddess is no respecter of a man, or any person for that matter. But especially not a black man, despite the fact that phenotypically, if a black man sleeps with a black woman, he is going to make a child with her that looks just like her and him. And of all the men in the world, the goddess respects the one that comes out of her the least. He looks too much like her. He's too much of a reminder of what she is. The goddess is no respecter of a man. It does not matter if that man is the biggest documentary maker over the course of the last 5 to 7 years in the Western Hemisphere. It doesn't matter if that man built himself up from nothing and lives in a mansion down the street from Chris Brown. It doesn't matter if that man owns several businesses, has hundreds of thousands of subscribers and followers on Twitter. That man does not get any respect, especially if he is a melanated man who looks just like the black woman herself. He does not get any respect from the black woman. This is probably going to be a 2-part video. I'm going to probably have to upload 2 parts of it. So be willing to sit with me for a while, because we going to go in real deep on this. If you check out the description box, and I'm going to cover this from 2 or 3 different angles. If you go to the link in the description box, you will see an old video from Tariq Nasheed. The video uses in the thumbnail a woman with a tattoo on her chest, in which she has one eye over both her titties, and written on her titties, "Stop looking at my titties," or something like that. The name of the video is called Ratchet Repellent. And the point that Mr. Nasheed makes in that video is that you got to be so on point as a black man that hood rats and gutter hoes know they place and won't even step to you and waste your time, for she will know that she is not on your level, to keep it moving until she finds the next scrubby, bummy, dusty nigga. And clearly and apparently with Tariq Nasheed, the Mac within has went AWOL. Or the Mac within needs to brush off his purple suit and his alligator shoes and his pink and purple hat and remind himself who he is. But I'm going to tell you a little something that I see. Now, anybody can challenge what I'm saying, and anybody can roll their eyes and say, okay, well, I don't see it that way. I respect that. I'm not the type of person who you got to agree with everything I say. And, if you don't agree with me, I go into an emotional fit. I'm not that type of dude. But if you listen to Sara Nicole, okay, let me describe to you what's happening here. What you have, or what you had, was a classical blow up between a pimp and one of his hoes. Now, a lot of people say, well, Vince Rashad, Sara say she didn't like Tariq Nasheed. And, you know, Tariq Nasheed say she was acting like an agent and she was just acting dusty and, you know, had weed in the car and he's under FBI scrutiny and shit like that, you know. But see, therein lies the issue, or lies the problem. See, a lot of the times when a man dates a woman and when a woman dates a man, love, affection, and the feelings they have for each other will sometimes overcloud what they clearly see in another person. The other person might have a big ass bell pepper nose. The other person might have a little bit of an issue always putting on deodorant. A guy might have a little bit of a small Johnson. And he might not be able to work it too well every time he bang her. He probably bangs her pretty good here and there, but to a certain particular female, he's only okay in the sack. But she likes him. He provides her security. He's funny. And he's a big muscle head. And she likes that. He just needs to work on his dick game a little bit. You see, the thing about all the negative things associated with a person is that it tends to be in a relationship that those things don't become relevant until those two people have broken up and are done with each other. Now all of a sudden your dick's small and you can't fuck. Now all of a sudden your nose big, you bald headed, and you can't dress, nigga. Now all of a sudden your pussy wore out, you got a big bald spot in your pussy hairs, and you need to put on deodorant more, musty ass bitch. You see, what I'm saying is this right here. On both Sara Nicole's side and on Tariq Nasheed's side, both of them have laid down ample reasons as to why they shouldn't fuck with each other. You not my type of chick, and Sara said that Tariq Nasheed said some foul things to a 17-year-old or 18-year-old who called into the show. And she doesn't like how he talks to women and yada, but hell, you own the ism show. What up with that? I mean, why would you fundamentally disagree with the man on how he's talking to women when you already should know how Tariq gets down? This is the Mac within. You know, this is Boss Mac Radio. What the hell you expect? But see, I'm going to tell you a little something about Sara Nicole. Number one, this girl, and I do mean this girl, she's only somewhere in between the ages of 9 and 13. That's it. She's only about 9 to 13 years old. That is it. That is all. If you listen to her 50-plus minute video that she does defending herself, and there will be a part 2 to this video. My time is almost about to run out, but so I'm going to have to do a part 2. So check out part 2. Because I'm going to go in on this Sara Nicole and Tariq Nasheed. But I'm going to go in on her right now. If you listen to her voice, she has an underdeveloped voice, and she also has an underdeveloped character. She's really what you could say is, at best, a very mature 13 or 14-year-old girl. If you listen to her tone, she has what I call a drag tone. I refer to it as a heavy cattail tone. It's kind of like a feminine cat walking around, but the tail is heavy, so it drags behind the cat. Her voice drags at the end. As best, I'm going to do an imitation of her. I wish you would put that knife up. Tariq, why are you talking to me like that? Tariq, you stepped on my shoe. And see, I really had liked him. See, that's a childlike tone. And there's a way that a woman gets a childlike tone like that I will discuss in part 2 of this video. Check out part 2. It's the Truth Terrorist 2. Check out part 2.